Hey all, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our hands-on review of the ElecJet Power Pi. This is actually my favorite power bank here in early 2020 because it's really powerful. I'll just say that right off the bat. So first of all, in terms of price, it sells for under 60 bucks, and the reason why it's really powerful is it actually supplies up to 45 watts output using the USB Type-C port in a power bank form factor. You can plug it into a MacBook, into any ultra portable laptop, and it will still charge up your laptop when on the go. So we have seen other kind of laptop power banks in the past, but those tended to be pretty bulky, and also they were much more expensive than regular power banks. But finally we're getting to a place where it's possible even to charge our laptops using just smaller power banks like this. It actually reminds me of another product that we checked out a few weeks back, which was the Zendir Mix Go. This one also uses a similar technology powered by gallium nitride and is also kind of a power bank slash power adapter for laptops. However, the trick with the Mix Go is it only charges laptops using 45 watts when plugged into the wall, basically as a power brick. When it's unplugged and in the power bank mode, it only supplies under 30 watts, and as a result, it's actually not sufficient power to charge several laptops I've tried it with as a power bank. Now, the rapid charging of laptops, in addition to smartphones, doesn't only apply for output, it can also be charged itself really quickly, faster than the typical 20,000 mil pack that I've seen, which usually takes around 4 hours to get charged up. So that's really fast as well. It also charges using the same USB Type-C port. Now, in addition to that Type-C port, it also has a regular USB Type-A port that can provide up to 18 watts, also supporting Qualcomm's Quick Charge if you want to charge up a smartphone or a tablet. It doesn't require quite as much wattage. If you want something, again, like a laptop that's more power hungry, then you can use that Type-C port. There's a standard LED status light. In terms of estimated battery durations, it can provide 14 hours of additional runtime for your MacBook, 20 hours for your iPad, 64 hours for the iPhone 11. In terms of accessories, we have a Type-C to Type-C cable. It can be used for both charging the power bank and for charging your computer, MacBook, or tablets. It also has a soft carrying pouch for the power bank and also an instruction manual. Now, if we take a closer look at the Power Pi, first impressions is it is very hefty. Again, 20,000 milliamp hours is definitely on the large side in terms of capacity. So that's, again, going to give you a state of mind if you are away from power for a while. The overall design is definitely on the plain slash generic side. It's probably the least interesting aspect of this product. There's just the company's logo. The layer here is made out of a soft touch rubber material, which does make it pretty grippy. If you have a phone on top of it, it's not going to slide around as easily, and also prevents fingerprints from showing up quite as easily as well. Side features a key that you can tap on to very quickly check how much battery is left out of 4 LEDs, so each bar represents about 25%, and this additional bar here will start to glow when charging has been activated, then just the Type-C and USB Type-A ports. Thing to mention here is yes, you can use it to charge 2 devices at once if you use both the Type-C and the Type-A, however the maximum power output is still 45 watts. So if you're charging back your MacBook or your laptop, I would recommend just charging one device at once. But if you are charging up, say, a tablet in addition to a smartphone, it can kind of divide the power and still be sufficient for quick charge rates. Now here's a quick size comparison next to the aforementioned Zendir Mix Go, which again is not quite as powerful as a power bank, but you can see it's about half the size. It is a little bit thicker as well. We are talking about 6,000 milliamp hours versus 20,000. Just mentioned that for, again, fast charging devices like the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it can reach 70% from zero in just 30 minutes, which is insane. So let's do a quick test using a laptop here. This is a Xiaomi Mi Air 12.5. We can just plug it into the Type-C port here, and you can see that immediately the charging has started. 3 hours in my testing thus far, so getting pretty fast rates. During charging, the entire body of the power bank still remains pretty decent, doesn't get too hot, just gets a little bit warm. It is a smart charger in the sense that it's not going to overheat or overcharge your device. Once the battery reaches 100% on the laptop or tablet, it will stop charging as well. As aforementioned, we have that green light which has been activated, and the LED lights are also continuously on, so as they decrease, you can see how much battery is left. Swapping to a different source like this tablet, you can see that once again it will charge and it will activate the rapid or fast charging modes on tablets and smartphones alike. And as aforementioned, most devices will be charged up in under 2 hours. In extreme cases like the aforementioned Samsung Galaxy phones, some can be charged up in under an hour. And if we wanted to push things a little bit further, we can also charge up a smartphone, again using the Type-A port, while still simultaneously charging up using the fast rate with the Type-C port. Both devices are rapidly getting charged up. Of course, charging two devices at once will also drain the power a little bit faster, as you can see there, but still will sufficiently provide, again, charges for smaller devices without any issues. Only cons per se would be quite nitpicky. Perhaps they could have a third port that's either a full-size one or another Type-C. That would be even better, I think, because this is a power bank that can definitely accommodate the room for another port. If not, I would like to see maybe a LED light or a flashlight that some other power banks I've seen do have, so they could consider having some other features. But as far as being a really solid power bank in terms of providing fast charging rates both in and out, it definitely serves those purposes. So if you're looking for more details, you can check them out in the links down below. But for now, that's our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. That's the pretty impressive 45-watt power bank from ElecJet. This has been the Power Pi.